Hello, my name is Sherry Sanders and I'm a county agricultural agent working in White County as a part of the University of Arkansas System Division of Agriculture. Want to welcome you to Agriculture. This series is designed to promote and showcase women working in the field of agriculture in this state. This month we are featuring my good friend Carey Robertson. Carey owns and operates CWC Farms on the Independence-Jackson County lines.
Bill and I got married in 2005 when we both were working for Extension, and so when we were looking to build this farm, like I said, we knew we wanted a space that we could really work on building infrastructure from the beginning. So we bought a farm that wasn't in great shape. And knew that we could just everything that we put together would be something that we did. So we started with water and some structures. We've got a shop built, and then we started working on our soil. Now, luckily, Bill is a PhD agronomist, and he had a love and an affinity for building soil health and how working with sustainable agriculture could lower our inputs and increase our profits. And he'd worked with this for years with cotton producers, and he worked with some really outstanding people who were leaders in making those transitions to more sustainable agriculture. So when we started applying those things on our farm, one of the first things we went to is we looked at switching from a conventional fertilizer program to an applied managed fertility management, where we control where our animals had access to produce manure and it would fall where we wanted it to fall. So we utilized some practices like rolling out hay bales to spread manure evenly over the pasture, using electric fence to control access to certain areas, and making sure that we spread fertility over the whole farm. When we saw that those practices were working for us, our fertility was coming up. We looked at establishing more living roots for more days of the year. Previously, this place had only had seasonal grasses, mostly warm seasonal grasses, and so there was not a lot growing in the cool season. So we started using cool season grasses to make sure we had living roots in the soil to feed the bacteria year-round. And so then, as we saw that, we wanted to also keep our wildlife-friendly practices. So we used most of the plantings that we planted are annuals, because the wildlife prefer to use annuals or native perennials. Some of our new perennials, they're improved pastures like fescue and Bermuda grass, are very difficult for wildlife. Baby quail can't survive in those situations, and you see wildlife struggle when we use improved varieties of perennials. So we were very dedicated to keeping everything wildlife friendly and keeping living roots in the ground all the time, providing forages for our animals and providing feed for the bacteria in the soil.